Hi, I'm V, and this is my channel Bees and Everything. Today, I want to show you my honeybee hives. I started keeping bees 3 years ago with only one hive, and this spring, after all the splits and swarms, I'm keeping 7. And this is something to really think about if you want to keep bees, is that every spring, if they overwinter well, they will want to reproduce. And we call this swarming. Swarming is when the overwintered queen will take about half the bees and leave the hive to find a new home, while the new queen will take over the existing hive and start over. You can get up to 4 new colonies out of your one original colony. So this is really something to think about. How much space do you have? How many hives do you want to have? And what will you do with any extra bees? I personally like to sell them. And if you don't want to sell them yourself, you can look for a local beekeeping club that will help you find buyers. Another thing to consider is also that not every hive will survive the winter, and that will just create a natural vacancy for new swarms in the spring. Here, let me show you a little more close up. So as you can see, this thin hive here, that's the nuke hive. And then I have 2 8-frame hives. And another thing to think about when you're choosing your equipment is the heaviness of it. So the 8-frame box full of honey weighs about 45 pounds. Now let me show you here the rest of them. I have 2 more nukes and 2 more 8-frames. And really the most intriguing part for me about beekeeping is that no matter how much I learn and know about bees, there's always more to know and understand. And I really learned the most just by watching them, observing them at the entrance and also inside the hive and how they behave. And I'll show you a little close up here of them bringing pollen. As you can see, their hind legs are holding these yellow balls of pollen. We call them pollen baskets. And right now it's yellow, and throughout the year you will see different colors of the pollen, and sometimes in the spring there's usually several different colors, and it's just so fascinating to try to think about which flower is this from or which tree is this from. If you guys want to know more about basic beekeeping equipment, please check out my video on basic beekeeping equipment. Thanks for watching.